Greetings, friends.
And welcome back to Persona 5 Royal.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check if there's anything I can do before I go to bed.
Probably not.
Junk clear the floor.
Yeah. What did it say? Unused household items and stuff
Yeah,
like
a bunch
that.
of...
Yeah. But we can't do anything about it because Joker's too tired.
Right.
You gotta go to bed, which happens a lot in the beginning of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But of course...
Right. That thingy on your phone with some red eyeball icon. The what? A weird nap thing. I found it on my phone too. I don't even remember installing it. That's creepy. For real, what is this thing? I think it's been downloaded on its own somehow. It's dangerous to use something without knowing what it is, but with it we can go to the weird place, right? Seems like it.
Yeah.
Basically, it's gonna depend on how we use it, but first we gotta find evidence for the beatings. I'm counting on you, alright? Don't go ditching school on me. Man, I was planning on ditching. Just what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
I feel exhausted. Maybe it's because of the metaverse.
Sleep! Yeah, after 2 days of knowing Ryuji, I'm done. Back to the Velvet Room.
Welcome to the Velvet Room. I thought about resuming our previous conversation tonight. That is why I have summoned you. What are your thoughts? Are you becoming accustomed to this place?
No.
Yeah, or don't be stupid.
Glad to hear it. It seems you have nerves of steel. The goal of your rehabilitation is to thwart the fated ruin. However, such a feat cannot be done by you alone. Today, you entered a partnership with someone who awoke to the same power, did you not?
Lies.
Involving yourself with others is an important foundation for your recovery. You've done well. That said, I am not advising the formation of superficial relationships. It must not be a frivolity, but a ring of those who would, by morals or faith, lend you their strength. In other words, they are bonds with those who have been robbed of their places to belong. The expansion of said ring will, in return, help you mature as well.
Personas are the strength of heart. The stronger the bonds that surround you, the more power your personas will gain.
There are countless people in the city who have talents that a weakling like you doesn't. You better rack that noggin of yours and get them on your side. We'll change that into power.
This is all about confidants. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's like 20-something confidants in this game, and they each are of a different arcana.
Indeed, you should be prepared to use even myself, or your ambitions will not come to fruition. We have a deal then.
Feels like Igor has high expectations of me.
He better.
I am thou, it shall become with the birth.
The fool persona. Igor levels up automatically, so you don't gotta worry about, like, saying the right thing to him, but all the other ones you gotta kind of sweet talk them. Yeah, and your personas are all of a certain arcana too, so the higher level your relationship is with that confidant, like, the more experience you'll get when you fuse a persona of that arcana. It's very complicated when you first learn it, but it starts to make more sense the longer you play it.
You will understand it all in due time. Continue devoting yourself to your rehabilitation.
Now this conversation's over. Get lost, inmate.
Get lost. I'm in a cell.
Where am I supposed to go?
Hide behind the toilet.
How annoying. We've barely started high school and already they're making us play in a volleyball rally? And why are they pitting us against the teacher team? Kamoshida's gonna crush us. We get to see his technique live and in person though. We should totally get spiked on. Yeah, okay. You're gonna get your face smashed in. Just look at how banged up the volleyball team is. What the hell goes on during their practices?
Why would you want to get spiked on?
Right.
I hope he hits me with the ball.
In the face.
Okay, quiet down.
As you all know, today's the volleyball rally. Head to the gymnasium once you've changed, got it?
Aight.
Man, you still got it, coach. Thanks. Let's go for one more.
Still sticks out. Hasn't changed a bit.
Some of the audio mixing
Right?
for these anime scenes is a little iffy.
Yeah.
Sorry. Hey, are you alright? Someone, take him to the nurse's office.
He'll pay soon enough.
Alright, let's resume the match.
That's gotta be kind of embarrassing
Asshole's
being
acting
knocked
like a
out by
king
a
over here,
volleyball.
too.
I mean, he's supposed to be like an Olympian, though. He must have hit it like pretty hard.
Yeah.
It's just a one-man show for him to stroke his ego. Oh, and how he acted like he was worried about Mishima. Oh, what an abusive D-bag. Well, anyways, now's our chance to go look for the guys we saw were slaves yesterday.
Oh, yeah, this
Let's
part's
look for the
great.
faces we saw yesterday. All the members of the team should be here today. I'll be sure to find someone to spill about Kamoshida's physical abuse. Just you wait, asshole.
Where are you searching?
The first one that popped out was a guy from Class D, so let's start from there. That's your class. Hopefully you can get him to talk without any issues. People have been avoiding me lately, so... Oh, but you're kind of in the same boat, huh?
Quick travel, yes.
Nice.
So we can travel to the classroom with the press of a button.
Yeah. Is it just that classroom?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think it's gonna be that guy with the dots over his head.
Mhm.
Yeah, like I don't like it when the game forces you to run around and talk to NPCs who do not really
Are you
stick
skipping
out.
out on the
Yeah.
volleyball rally? I guess I expected from you transfer.
Hey, that's the guy who was over at that castle.
You too, Sakamoto? What do you guys want?
How did you get
It's from
injured?
practice. What does that have to do with anything?
Kamoshida did it to you, right? Look, I ain't gonna tell anyone you squealed. Just tell us about how Kamoshida's abusing you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Are you free?
I'm not. You guys are talking complete nonsense.
Don't try and hide it. We already know.
You know? You have proof.
Yeah, you're the one who looks like a mummy.
This is ridiculous. Please, leave me alone. You're really bothering me.
All right, that's enough. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, half his head is wrapped in bandages.
And he still won't fess up. Crap. If we keep going at this pace, the ball game's gonna end.
I don't think it really
Check
matters.
the practice building for people before clubs start. You handle the classroom building. There's a third year on the volleyball team that I remember. I think he's in 3C? He was getting beat pretty badly at the castle. He might have some injuries here too. Anyways, I'll hit you up if I find anything. See ya.
3C. What? 1C? Oh, is it the first floor then?
Maybe. I thought it'd be on the third floor.
Yeah,
though,
that would make
right?
sense, right? You know?
I
Oh,
guess-
3C on the first floor.
What did he say? 2C?
Yeah.
You should stay away from him.
I think they bring it up at one point. Oh, it might be the dudes right outside.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Man, cleaning up after the volleyball rally is gonna be such a goddamn pain. What do you mean?
What do you want?
You got something to say? I get it. You're trying to snoop on Mr. Kamoshida. Look at our volleyball team performance at a national level. Of course, our practices are going to be tough. Mr. Kamoshida is just dedicated to training us. Don't believe everything Sakamoto says. You sure it's not abuse? Or that's corporal punishment? I'm
Either
gonna just
or.
say it.
Sure.
As if. Hey, we should stop talking to him. What if he loses it and starts attacking us? I heard he even carries a knife around. Who knows what he's capable of? How's it going? He refused. Him too? Man, everyone's too freaked out about Kamoshida, but I still gotta lead a first year new member. He just joined, so he might not be all wrapped up in Kamoshida's web of bullshit yet. Go ask around with the first years, see if you can find him.
Okay, so the first years I think are on the third floor, which is 1C, 1B, all those. I don't know why they would do that. That would confuse the crap out of me if I had to like go to that building.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I get used to it, you know, after a while, but like, is it you?
Let's get changed and head to karaoke.
Is everyone at the school in the volleyball team?
Injured volleyball. Yeah, I'm on the volleyball team. What do you want? Is Kamoshida abusing you? Why would you say something like that? I mean, sure, Mr. Kamoshida's strict, but it's like this for all the other sports teams, right? Though the special coaching he gave Mishima Senpai was probably too far. I seriously don't know anything. Sorry. Mishima,
I can't do
please stop talking to me. Ask someone else if you want to know anything more. Stop talking to me, please. Attention. All matches have concluded. Please get ready to go home for today. I don't want to go home. This is my home. Damn it, we're out of time. How'd it go? Take a wild guess. It's like, so you didn't have any luck either? Okay, let's regroup for now. See you in the courtyard.
Can I talk to you for a sec?
No. I'm busy.
It'll be quick. Anyway, what's with you? Like how you were late the other day was a lie and all? There's that weird rumor about you too.
What do you want with him?
Right back at you. You're not even in our class.
We just happen to get to know each other.
What are you planning on doing to Mr. Kamoshida?
Huh? I see. I getcha. You're all buddy-buddy with Kamoshida after all.
This has nothing to do with you, Sakamoto.
If you found out what he's been doing behind your back, you'd dump him right away.
Behind my back? What's that supposed to mean?
You wouldn't get it.
Anyway, people are already talking about you two. I don't know what you're trying to pull, but no one's gonna help you. I'm warning you, just in case. That's all.
Why she gotta be so aggressive all the time?
Yeah, she was really aggressive there.
Yeah.
We just went to the same middle school. Anyways, that's not what we're here to talk about. I had no luck on my end. What about you? Did anything like someone's name turn up?
Mishima. Or emphysema.
Emphysema.
Special coaching, huh? True. I always see the guy covered in bruises. Let's go talk to him before he leaves then.
Yeah, a lot of these characters speak in hyperbole.
Hey, got a second?
On is so aggressive.
Sakamoto?
And you too. Come on, we just want to chat. Kamoshida's been coaching you, huh? You sure it's not just physical abuse?
Certainly not.
What are you talking all polite for? Anyways, we saw him spike you today, right in the face.
That was just because I'm not good at the sport.
Still, that doesn't explain all the other bruises you've got.
They're from practice.
Is he forcing you to keep quiet?
That's...
What's going on here? Mishima, isn't it time for practice?
I'm not feeling well today.
What? Maybe you're better off quitting then. You're never going to improve that crappy form unless you show up to practice.
Dude, you're the one who hit him in the face.
Right.
He ain't feeling well.
Well, Mishima, are you coming to practice or not?
I'll go.
As for you, any more trouble and you'll be gone from this school for sure.
Bastard.
Same goes for you. Didn't the principal tell you to keep in line?
You have an amazing spike. I was just leaving.
Just don't get in the way of my practice. All these unsettling rumors are making the students anxious after all.
That's your own goddamn fault.
This won't get us anywhere. Let's go, Mishima. Shujin Academy is a place where those with aspirations come to learn. Unworthy students like yourselves don't have any right to be here. Get with the program.
Yes, sir.
That asshole. He's gonna pay for this.
There's no point.
Huh?
Proving that he's physically abusing us is meaningless. Everybody knows. Principal, our parents, they all know, and they all keep quiet about it.
This has gotta be a joke.
Don't be a pain. You don't understand what I'm going through. Shouldn't you, of all people, know that nothing's going to help?
Damn it.
What now?
I'll try one more time to persuade the other guys. That's all I can do.
Did Mishima just say you wouldn't understand and then you of all people should know?
Right. It's like,
What?
you would understand then, right? I'm worn out from all the stuff that happened today. Like watching people get spiked in the face.
Mm-hmm. Running around looking for 3 different guys.
Why do the parents in the school just accept this abuse?
When I have the time, I should try and clean it. We have the time right now! Let us clean the room!
Yeah, there are stacks. Get them off! Shelf with the old books. Just knock the shelf over. Get the books off.
Guess it's time for Betty Bye. Of course, Reggie's gonna blow up our phone right before we go to bed.
Hey, this don't make any damn sense. The principal and even the parents know about the abuse. Why ain't anybody speaking up? Because volleyball. They're afraid of Kamoshida. That can't be the only thing keeping both the principal and the parents quiet, though. It's basically because Kamoshida made the volleyball team famous, yeah. Even so, that doesn't give him the right to do whatever he wants. He's beating kids up and all they're allowed to do is endure. And that follower of his doesn't give one single shit. Who are you talking about, or what follower, literally?
The same question.
On Takamaki. You met her in the courtyard, remember? You should know her, I mean, she's in your class, dude. What a load of bull. I can't let it end like this. I'm gonna try and find someone who knows about what's going on with Kamoshida during break tomorrow. Just you watch, I ain't giving up. Thank God that's it.
Yeah.
Now I can go to bed.
Joker's just like, why did I give this guy my phone
Right.
number?
Just throws his phone at the wall.
Like 7 texts in 1 minute.
Did you see Mr. Kamoshida play yesterday? He was so awesome. I think I might ask for his autograph after school. I don't know if that's such a good idea. I hear that you shouldn't go near the PE faculty office. People say you can hear weird sounds like screaming even though no one's there. What? That's probably just a rumor spread by fans to scare the competition.
What? Yeah, the other fans at the school are like, oh yeah, you shouldn't go there. Then I can get the autograph.
So about witnesses. I was wondering if we could get something out of Takamaki. Since she's with Kamoshida. Yeah. No, that ain't why. You know how we didn't get a thing out of the volleyball team? Of course you're gonna pick the thing I didn't pick. I tried to talk to that girl during break, but I got nothing. That's why we should have Takamaki talk to her. Then again, I guess it'll be hard getting her to help us. Sorry, let me see what else I can come up with.
Yeah. Only An talks to Suzui or Shio. Yeah, there she is.
Shouldn't you be heading to volleyball?
Uh-huh.
That bruise above your eye. Is that from practice too?
Yeah.
Are you sure you're not pushing yourself too hard?
I'm okay. Volleyball's the only thing I can do right. Shouldn't you take that?
It's probably just my part-time job, I think.
I should get going.
Shiho, are you sure you're okay?
Uh-huh.
Yes. Today won't work. I'm not feeling so good. Sorry. Bye.
Yeah, so in this world...
Hey,
Oh,
wasn't that Takamaki?
thought the scene was done.
Rumor has it she's dating Kamoshida.
Seriously?
I heard people saw them in his car together.
You know, she seems pretty easy, huh? You think I'd have a chance too?
Gross.
Come on,
Right.
dude. You can't go after Kamoshida's bitch.
They both suck.
Right.
I was gonna say, in this world, your part-time job calls you and is like, hey, can you work today? And then you just tell them yes or no.
Oh, I'm in the way, aren't I? Sorry.
Are you hurt?
Huh? Well... You don't look familiar. Could you be that transfer student from Class D? This might not be any of my business, but don't let the rumors get to you, okay?
Why do you say that?
Well, I've helped with a similar situation before. My best friend is often misunderstood too, all because of her looks. Sorry. I didn't mean to drag on like that. Anyway, I have to go to practice. I'll see you around.
My friend's a hottie and nobody understands her.
Damn it. What the hell? This really ain't going our way. All of them kept saying the same shit Mishima was talking about. Kamoshida had to have told him something. At this rate, looks like we'll have to go to him directly.
We should have started with
I
that.
know. But seriously, isn't there something we can do? No way I'm gonna give in like this. Can you think of anything?
We should call the cops. Or how about a sneak attack?
Oh, that'd be fine if we could do it without getting caught, but got any other ideas?
We should call the cops.
So you want to tell them about the castle? They'd never believe us. Have any other ideas? What do we do?
punish the king.
King? You mean that other world's Kamoshida? I didn't think of that, but is there any meaning to...
I finally found you.
You say something?
Don't think you can get away with not paying me back for helping you.
That voice. Is that you, Morgana?
How dare you up and leaving me the other day?
The cat's talking?
I am not a cat. This is just what happened when I came to this world. It was a lot of trouble finding you two.
Wait, you came to our world? Does that mean you've got a phone?
You don't need one when you're at my level. I did get pretty lost making my escape, though.
That aside, why can you talk? You're a cat!
How should I know?
You hearing this too?
We must be hallucinating.
Then it really is Morgana.
You guys are having a rough time of this, I heard you mention something about witnesses.
Oh, shut up!
You know, I could tell you a thing or two about what to do about Kamoshida. You were pretty close just a moment ago.
God, that condescending attitude. This thing's gotta be Morgana.
We've already confirmed this.
Doubting me?
God, quiet down!
We really have to be looking for a cat in a busy time like this?
I just heard a meow somewhere near here. Didn't you hear it?
Make sure you check every nook and cranny around.
Meow? Does that mean only us two can understand what you're saying?
Looks like it.
What the hell's going on? Anyways, what you were talking about earlier, is it for real?
You're quite the skeptic for being an idiot.
Hey, tell us more. Then again, this probably ain't the best place. Here, stick it in your bag for now. Just small enough to fit.
Hey! How dare you treat me like... Don't be so rough with me!
Enough of that! You said you know how we can do something about Kamoshida, right?
It has to do with what this guy was talking about earlier. You'll need to attack his castle.
What do you mean?
That castle is how Kamoshida views this school. He doesn't realize what happens in there, but it's deeply connected to the depths of his heart. Thus, if the castle disappears, it would naturally impact the real Kamoshida.
What'd happen?
A palace is a manifestation of a person's distorted desires. So, if that castle were no more...
His desires were good too.
Precisely. You sure pick up things fast.
For real? He's gonna turn good? But is that really getting back at him?
Erasing a palace essentially means forcing the owner to have a change of heart. However, even though their warped wants disappear, the crimes they committed remain. Kamoshida will become unable to bear the weight of those crimes, and he'll confess them himself.
You for real? That's possible?
And since the palace will no longer exist, he'll forget what we did there as well. Not only will we be able to bring Kamoshida down, but there won't even be a trace of our involvement.
That's amazing! You are one incredible cat!
True. Except for the cat part.
So, how do we get rid of the palace?
By stealing the treasure held within.
Stealing?
I'll tell you more once you agree to go ahead with this. It's my most valuable secret plan, after all. If you want to help me out, I'll gladly teach you. What's your call?
Our luck's running dry looking for witnesses. Guess we have no choice but to go along.
There's no other way.
Good. Oh, right. There's one more thing I should tell you. If we erase a palace, there is no doubt that the person's distorted desires will be erased as well. But desires are what we all need in order to survive. The will to sleep, eat, fall in love. Those sorts of things.
What are you getting at?
If all of those yearnings were to vanish, they'd be no different than someone who is shut down entirely. They may even die if they're not given proper care. So,
They might die.
you listen to everything I have to say first.
Would their death be our fault?
Aren't you determined enough to face those kinds of risks?
Hey, what do you think?
We'll have to risk it.
For real?
Yeah, he's just a volleyball coach.
I come all this way and this is what I
It's like,
think. It's not like anyone will ever find out.
Dark. I mean, he's an asshole though,
Yeah.
so fuck
Yeah.
him.
Right.
Secretly doing whatever we want.
Abusing all
We'd be
them
no better than
kids.
that effing
Yep.
Kamoshida.
Not right.
Isn't this your only option? I'll come back later. Make sure you've made your decision by then.
Man, we're getting all worked up for nothing. Damn it. I'll try and see if I can figure out another way. Come on, let's get out of here.
Yo, some of the guys in my class have been talking about that Suzui girl. Looks like rumors are going around about her and Kamoshida. If they're true, it's no wonder I couldn't get her to talk. Still, something about that doesn't seem right. What do you mean? It's just impossible. I've known Takamaki and Suzui since middle school. Suzui. There's just no way Kamoshida's their type, you know? So I gotta wonder where those rumors came from. I guess we'll get to it tomorrow. See ya. I wonder what the other students are saying. I should listen in as I go home. Whisper, whisper. Takamaki always looks kind of unhappy whenever Mr. Kamoshida talks to her. Maybe she doesn't want to talk to him at school to show off she's got him wrapped around her finger. Ugh, gross. So that's what's going on. I wonder how far they've gone together.
Y'all are so stupid.
Right, what bunch of shitty classmates.
Yeah. Stop assuming the worst.
Sakamado has been asking questions about the volleyball team. Just who does he think he is? The volleyball team's never gonna tell him anything. They're all completely loyal to Kamoshida. Well, if Kamoshida likes them, their future is pretty much set. Of course they back him up. Speaking of which, I hear Kamoshida's new favorite girl is someone named Suzui. Oh, the girl who was chosen to be a regular? Ah, her face was all swollen. It looks pretty bad. Yeah, I wonder why.
Yeah.
Probably the same reason everyone else on the volleyball team is swollen.
Hey, that's him.
I saw a new transfer student hanging out with Sakamoto-kun. The two of them are so scary. He doesn't look like the kind of guy who'd have a criminal record. Maybe he's one of those. You know, the people in those accidents, maybe he suddenly freaks out and attacks people? I don't think so. He's just been coming to school. Actually, he almost seems normal. And from what I hear, after you have a psychotic breakdown, you go brain dead and die right there.
You know that guy, the transfer student?
The guy
He's
that's
2
literally
feet in
right.
front of you. Now it just says to obediently return home. I wonder if we can fast travel. If you press R again, will it? Yeah, and then Young and Jaya. Cafe LeBlanc.
Nice.
Yay. Don't have to go through all the buses and
Will you
shit.
please give it a rest? I told you, I'm not feeling up to it. Wait, what? That's not what you promised. And you call yourself a teacher? This has nothing to do with Shiho. Shiho's starting position. Wait, were you listening?
Not on purpose.
Haven't you heard of privacy? No, I was out of line. Sorry. So, how much did you hear?
Something about a friend.
Shiho. It's nothing at all. Nothing.
Doesn't look like nothing.
Seems like something.
Right.
Oh, yeah, now we gotta
chase her
follow
all the way down the stairs instead of obediently returning home. Like the obedient kid that I am. I like how she like started from over here.
She's just waiting for you.
Leave me alone.
Are you okay?
Why? Why do you keep worrying about me?
Let's go somewhere
What
safe.
the heck? I really don't get you. I don't have anything to talk about with you. It was just an argument.
With Kamoshida.
Thank you very much! You've heard the rumors, haven't you? About Mr. Kamoshida. Everyone says we're getting it on. But that's so not true. That was him on the other line. I avoided giving him my number for the longest time. He told me to go to his place after this. You know what it means. If I turn him down, he said he'd take my friend off as a regular on the team. I've been telling myself this is all for Shiho's sake. I can't take it anymore. I've had enough of this. I hate him. But still, Shiho's my best friend. She's all I have left in that sorry excuse of a school. Tell me, what should I do? Sorry, I shouldn't have asked. It's not your problem.
He's just not going to say anything.
What am I saying? I barely even talked to you before.
I really like this song too. It plays a lot in this game.
Mm-hmm.
You're so weird. Usually everyone just ignores me. Are you really a bad person? I've heard people talking about you, but I just don't see it.
I'm bad as a bow.
Is that supposed to be a joke? Kinda had a feeling they were all just exaggerations. You seemed lonely. Almost like you didn't belong anywhere. You're the same in that regard. Maybe that's why it was so easy for me to talk to you. Is there really no way for me to help Shiho? I wish he'd just change his mind. Like, forget about me and everything. As if something like that would ever happen.
It could happen.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't asking for a serious response. But I do feel a bit better now. I'm gonna head home. Don't tell anyone what I told you, okay? I'll try and think of a way to persuade Kamoshida. Well, thanks.
Yeah, this song plays throughout, like every time you help people out, or like when you like change people's heart in mementos.
Mm-hmm.
Are you leaving?
What is it?
Mr. Kamoshida's asking for you. He's in the PE faculty office.
What did he say?
I don't know. Well, I have to go.
On.
Why didn't you answer it?
Right.
Yeah, what I was gonna say though is that song plays throughout the game, but then it plays at the end and it hits so different and it's so emotional.
Where have you been?
Mm-hmm. The trains were delayed.
Don't give me those lies.
Haven't
By
you
the
seen
way,
the
you haven't
news?
been hanging around any bad influences, have you?
I actually made a friend.
Well, they've got to be pretty strange to want to spend time with you. Just
Rude.
make sure you're careful who your
You
friends
took me
are.
in, pal.
You don't want them ruining your life. Ooh, look at the time.
Seriously, think about how I feel having to stay up here waiting for you.
You should give us a key.
Right.
Hey, I'm leaving. In the future, try not to come back so damn late. Understood?
Keys, please.
Give me the key.
So what do you think about what Morgana told us? I don't know if I get all that stuff about stealing desires, and Kamoshida's gonna turn like brain dead if we mess up right. I mean, sure, I'm pissed at him, but I don't know if I really want to kill the guy. He deserves it. Yeah, that's too much. For sure. I mean, maybe I'm just freaking out, but I don't want to end up a murderer because of this shit. Oh well. I'll try and see if I can come up with other ways tonight.
Can we clean yet? Oh my god. This room is messy. Joker's like, oh, I'll get to it eventually 3 years later.
Yeah. Do you think now would be a good time to call it, or?
Yeah, we could call it now. Or if you want, I think, like, there's gonna be, I think tomorrow there's, like, another cutscene or something, and then I think it's gonna give us a chance to save after, like, another 10-ish minutes or so, but I know you have to get ready for work soon, so it's up to you.
I think I might just go ahead and call it.
Gotcha. Alrighty, guys, thank you so much for joining us today, and we hope you'll join us next time.
Bye-bye.
Have a good one.